We found this rare British car sitting in a barn since 1978, and after getting the full story from the owner of why it was parked there for so long, and then pulling it out and detailing it to transform it like the day it was on the showroom floor, just to get the owner's reaction, we did not expect her to cry.
Oh my God! Oh my God, I can't believe it! Look at that! That's wonderful!
Cleaned up nice, huh?
Oh, it cleaned up beautiful.
You don't want to miss a second of this video, so watch the whole thing. And first we showed up on location to see the car for the first time and hear the whole backstory on it.
You couldn't even see it. There was all kinds of Foley equipment in front of it. So, you know, I hadn't seen it for years.
How long has it been in here?
82, 1982.
Since 1982? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. I was born in 96, Brent was born in 95? Yeah. So it's been in here longer than we've been alive.
Yes, there
Wow.
was machines packed all over here.
Oh
so
my
you
gosh.
couldn't even get close to it.
Wow, you
And
can't
there
even
was
tell
stuff.
what color. I mean, I know what color it is because I can see a couple of the spots, but like it's completely covered. It almost looks like a Volkswagen Beetle.
That's what I always thought
Yeah.
it looked like a Volkswagen. And people would come up to us and say, is that a Volkswagen? No. Oh man, and we'd have notes on it. I'd like to
Wow.
buy your car. That was
Really?
back in like 78, 79, and 80. We used to take it out and run to garage sales and to auctions and just drive it around just because.
Yeah. Did you guys buy it brand new?
No, a guy had it behind his body shop. He had bought it for his wife, and then they got divorced. His wife didn't want it.
Oh, jeez.
So he said, you can buy it. Okay. And then he was playing around with it and he painted it. It was a very pretty baby light blue, but he didn't like that blue. I think it's still blue inside the doors.
Oh yeah, let's take a look.
See,
oh yeah,
here
okay.
is the color it was.
I do like that color better.
I do too.
Yeah.
I like this color a lot better. But he wanted us to try his hand at painting, so this was the first thing he sanded down and painted.
Oh wow! I guess we'll see how it turns out after
Right.
after I get it all cleaned up and then go to polish it.
It used to be real shiny. It's a dark purple, and it was really shiny.
The last question I have is, when it got put away, was it running?
Oh yeah, we ran it, but he drained all the oils and everything out of it.
Wow.
He drained
Smart.
all the oils, all the waters and everything. Now, could be locked up, might not be
Yeah.
locked up. And the guy told us there's like 2 boxes of parts in the back. But he said that one time when he got it, and I don't know where, I think it was right here, when you put your turn signals on, they'd drop out.
Yeah, the turn indicator.
So
yeah.
it had
So this
those
has to
too.
be from the UK. This has to be a
It was.
yeah, British car.
It was.
Well, we are going to get it out of here and we're going to clean it up and come back and do an awesome reveal. So thank you so much for this opportunity. And I guess we got to clean some stuff up before we even start moving the car. You know, Brent, feels like Mike picked the perfect week to go on vacation. Seems like he knew we were going to be moving heavy things. Somewhere out there, Mike's listening to some beach music.
Toes in the water. What do you think Mike's doing this second?
He is probably telling his dad or helping them set up an excursion to go horseback riding in the woods or something. I don't know. I don't know what Mike's doing. He
probably-
deserves it though. As much as I'm ball busting, he does deserve his vacation and he works very hard for WD. So I hope you're having fun, Mike.
Are you excited to see it for the first time in 40 years?
Yes, I really
Outside
am.
of the garage?
I couldn't believe it. Once we moved and sold this equipment and the guys picked it up, I couldn't believe it. I got to come over and see it. Oh my God. The tire's turning.
Well, that's impressive.
I know, I'm amazed. I worried about this for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, like I said, thankfully we have a lot of experience with cars that don't drive and many that don't roll. This one wants to live. It's rolling for us.
It does. It wants to continue.
Yes.
Yeah, I want you to open the trunk. I want to see what's in there or see if it even opens.
Okay.
Okay.
So we usually do this back at the shop.
I know. I'm sorry.
No, I think your reaction's better than ours ever is. Nobody wants to see our reaction to this stuff. Ooh, it's a little
Do
gummed
you
up in
think
there.
do you think it's locked? Just try turning it once.
Yeah, it's a...
Maybe it's not locked.
Oh.
See? Look,
Smart.
it's not locked. Oh my God,
yeah.
we have tire and we have extra rims.
Wow. And some old dungarees.
Somebody's pants.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, it is a jean jacket.
Nope. That's somebody's coveralls, dude.
Dude. You could rock these.
You have to wash them first.
All right. As I finished loading up this Morris Minor into the trailer, I figured it'd be a good time to let you guys know that we are traveling around searching for these cars to feature on our YouTube channel. They have to be somewhat of an enthusiast vehicle and they have to be very dirty. And so if you have a car that's enthusiast and that's very dirty, you can send it to our email here, or you can DM us on Instagram. The only thing we ask is that the car is very dirty, it's a cool car, and that you send pictures and let us know where you're from. We do all this work for free, and we might come out and film a video on your car, all for free. All right, so we're back at the shop. We just dropped off the Morris Minor, and we were told that we were gonna have some visitors today, and they should be here any moment. So I'm gonna pull the trailer out of the way of the garage. They should be here shortly. Oh look, there they are. The guys from Cleveland Power and Performance with Adam's IRXE. Rolling up in style.
What's up, fellas?
How's it been? How's ownership?
Oh, it's been fantastic.
Are they in the...
Yeah, so Adam did a bunch of repairs over this weekend that allowed him to feel comfortable taking it on the road this far from his house. So here we are.
What are the top 3 things you've done since the last time we talked to you about it?
Drove it. So we've put 165 miles on it since we first took it on the road originally, which I know isn't much, but each trip has gone from a mile to a couple miles to, I think this will be the longest trip. It'll probably be close to 40 miles by the time we're done with it. The next 2 biggest things was the fuel tank. We had just thrown that pump in there originally. There was so much rust and stuff in the tank. It eventually destroyed that pump. So we put a 4th gen plastic F-body tank in it with a C6 Z06 pump. So that's more than enough fuel to power whatever we end up putting in this car. And the other thing, which I can actually show you here, will be the throttle body. Gave me so many issues. You remember originally it was seized, closed, and just about every component surrounding it gave us problems. I went through it all, fixed all the issues there. As you can see here, it's nice and shiny compared to everything else. All the wiring's exposed because I went through all that. I've just been piecing through so much of it and finding issues, fixing stuff, finding stuff I want to do, and just having fun with it.
You've definitely put a lot more work than we could ever put into this thing, so I guess it ended up in the best hands after all.
What's
So the
in
follow-up
there?
on this. Oh, you guys want to see this?
Yeah, what do you got?
I'll give you a guess.
Well, Morris?
It's got a bowl on it. It's a Ferrari. Bro, this thing
That's
is
a Lamborghini.
Yeah. It's a car from the UK
Bro, I have no idea what this is.
called the Morris Minor.
Oh.
Morris Minor 1000.
I never...
I don't know that much about it either. We have to do a little bit of research to figure out why they made these things, if they were made to compete with the Beetle of the time, because obviously that is the shape and style of the car. We haven't even seen the engine yet.
Oh, that's so cute.
The heck is going on in here?
This is the tiniest 4-cylinder I've ever seen in my life.
Is it out of a motorcycle?
No, it says Morris on it.
Oh wait, yeah, it
it's
does.
tiny.
I mean, look at the, it's not like it was swapped. That's what came in the car. There's not
Yeah.
enough room in here to have, that is incredible.
A cute little engine.
That is really, really cool.
I wonder if they measured it in cc's or...
Yeah, definitely. It probably says it on here.
I'd imagine Morris 1000 probably stands for 1000 cc's.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
All right, well, good thing you guys are here because it'll be way easier to lift this back end up and scooch it over. But no, I'm glad you guys are here because we're down a member because Mike is still in Mexico. 2 videos, still in Mexico.
I called Department of Homeland Security and I made sure he's not going to be back anytime soon because I kind of want his job.
We're revoking his passport. All right, ready? Oh, we could just,
That's crazy.
ready?
That's insane.
One more. Perfect.
Wow.
Pretty
Adam,
light
you're
car.
way better at that than Brent. All right, guys, but before we get started, look who is back from vacation.
Hello, everyone.
How was Mexico, Mike?
It was a good time. It was
Yeah?
a good time. Great vacation, great break, beautiful weather.
Heck yeah.
Had a good time.
You deserve it, dude.
Yeah.
But we do have this cute little guy in the shop for us to be working on this
And
week.
this is a Morris, was a Minor.
Morris Minor 1000.
I have never ever seen one of these in person, but I've heard about them online. That's the only thing I know about 'em. And actually, the front end kind of reminds me of if this wasn't bullet stuff like this, if we just take this, it kind of looks like an old Mini Cooper.
Yeah, or a Sprite.
Yeah.
And this actually is a British vehicle, so that does make sense. To me, looks like a Volkswagen Beetle.
It's shaped like one, but the motor's in front.
Yeah. Before we get into the wash process, I'm actually gonna give you the phone because I wanna go mess with Brent a little bit. So Brent, thankfully because of WD and because of all of you guys, is successful. He does have money, but he wears socks with holes in them every day to work. And then he sits there. You can see it through the window now. You see the big hole in the sock?
I can see it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go mess a little bit. Hello, Brentley. You know, me and Mike were talking in there and we wanted all the viewers to know that you are a successful young man who drives an R8 now, and you are wearing socks with holes in them all the time.
I didn't even notice when I put them on.
Buddy, I mean, like, what happens if you're at work and somebody... Oh. What are you gonna do?
I didn't bring any other socks with me today. Why'd you do that?
Because this video sponsor is Bombas. Bombas designed their socks with one thing in mind, and that's comfort. And I can truly attest to the comfort of wearing Bombas because they actually sent us these socks maybe about a month and a half ago. And so I got socks for everyone here at WD, and we've been wearing them, and they are extremely comfortable, extremely breathable. And my personal favorite part is actually this little added bit of cotton that they have near the ankle of your foot. That way it doesn't rub and create blisters, which I tend to get all the time. But Mike, why don't you tell the people why you like your Bombas?
Well, I like them for two reasons. One, they're probably the best looking socks that I have. And two, they actually have like a thicker bottom, which makes them more comfortable and makes them last longer, which is good for Brent because he's gonna need that.
And much like Mike just mentioned that they are thicker on the bottom, that's how I judge a high quality pair of socks. And I usually judge them based on how well I can moonwalk in them. But comfort is only the beginning with Bombas. They actually donate one pair of socks for every pair sold to people in need. That means that they send these socks to homeless shelters, to hospitals, and other organizations to help people who are struggling. Socks may seem small, but they are essential, especially to those without a home. They are the #1 things that are requested by homeless shelters, that along with underwear and shirts, which believe it or not, Bombas provides all of those. They allow these people to feel more comfortable, to feel healthier and more confident, and hopefully bring a little bit of light to their lives in an otherwise tough situation. With a wide range of color, sizes, and styles, from knee-high to ankle socks to performance wear, Bombas fit like no other sock, and you'll feel the difference from first step to last step. So guys, remember, one purchase equals one donated, and new customers get 20% off their first purchase. So go to www.bombas.com/WD detailing and use code WD detailing for 20% off your first order. Thank you so much, Bombas, for supporting our channel, for our new socks. And now, let's get back to the Morris Minor.
So as you guys can clearly see, this tire is in really rough shape and it's off the rim. So we can't pump up the air in this tire and get it to stay up. We're gonna have to replace it.
Thankfully, we looked in the little trunk area, and we actually had found this when Joni and Brent and I all opened up the trunk area and found the spare. So we're just gonna clean this one and swap this one out.
And now with the spare clean, we're gonna take this old wheel off, clean out that wheel well really good, and then put the spare back on, which then only causes another problem.
There's no air ball. I'm being punked. Where's the Ashton Kutcher? I've never seen this before, and I don't know what it is, and I can't put more air in this. I don't know how we did not see that.
We have a problem.
We have a little issue. What's that?
We can't fill the tire with air.
Yeah. Is this some kind of...
What the heck is that?
I don't know. I tried to put some air in here, because it's a little low. But I don't think we can.
Looks like the stem's just gone.
Yeah. Actually, it might
Unless
just be...
that's like
that stem's just broken off. That's broken off.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Can you just shove our little, like, tiny guy in there?
It'll just come right out. It'll just come right
Is
out.
there air in it right now?
I mean, not enough.
There's some.
It's better than that other tire, that's for sure.
Should we drop it and see how it looks?
Yeah, I'll drop it right now. It's all coming out of that. It's just broken. That's what it is.
I don't know how to replace stems.
I don't know how to replace stems either. We'd
Plus
have to
rim,
take
right?
the you have to take the rim off. Well, it looks better though. I'll give it that. It does look better.
We try our best. And our best isn't always good enough.
So if we ever encounter that situation again, let us know if you have any tips or tricks for us. But anyways, we're gonna get into the pressure washing, where we're gonna lay down our pre-rinse on the paint to loosen up the dirt before pressure washing it away. And now we're going to clean the engine with our degreaser and some brushes. And I think my favorite part of the engine transformation is if you watch the head where it's painted, it turns out so nice and beautiful. And that Morris plaque on top becomes legible again. It's really cool to see stuff like that transform. And it's what makes our job so much fun.
Moving on to the interior of this Morris Minor. It has to be one of the most bare bones interiors I have ever seen, and quite an interesting interior. As you can see, for this door panel, we have seriously just a flat panel, a pull tab, window, and hinge to open the door. Very, very bare bones. But one of the most interesting things I found about this car is that it has not only one, but two glove boxes. Super odd. I've never seen that not once ever on any car. Never thought a car would ever have something like that. One thing that makes this thing super rare is This steering wheel actually doesn't belong on this side of the car. I'm not sure when exactly this happened, but they transferred this from a right-hand drive vehicle to a left-hand drive vehicle. There's some modifications in the floor with this bolt-on pad where this used to actually go. So this makes this car kind of unique and kind of rare. I'm not sure exactly why or when or how they did this, but it is one of the modifications on this car. Besides that, again, one of the most bare-bone car ever. We have our little heater down here, and we have, I guess this was a radio of the time and day, but I have no idea what this even stands for. 5, 4, 6, 8, 9, 12, 14, 16. That might be something along the lines of what you get in, like in England, I suppose. I don't believe they sold these here. So old school shift knobs used to have some throw to them. My Scirocco has some pretty good throw, but not this much. First gear is all the way up here, and then you bring it all the way back, almost hitting the chair, and then all the way forward and back. It's a 4-speed. I wouldn't expect this to be a 4-speed. I thought this would be a 3-speed, and I'm actually surprised it's on the floor too, but feels pretty nice actually. There is no carpet in here, so we're gonna have to vacuum this all out really well and just clean the floor as is. So with that being said, I'm gonna rip this driver's seat out and see how the rear seat is removed, and we're gonna get started on the seats first. Oh wow, this thing stinks. But I like how light these seats are. Not often do I have seats where I could just throw them around like that.
It's in good shape though.
It is in a pretty nice shape. I bet you these were redone at some point. If this car was painted at some point, I bet you these were redone. All right, so now that I got the seats out, well, at least the front seats out, I see that we have a lot of parts to this car here, and we're gonna quiz Brett and see what's what in this box. Let's see if I even know what's in this box, actually. All right, we're gonna start with this guy. Brett,
Yep.
what's this thing?
That looks like a doohickey. That's a carburetor.
There you go. It's some kind of carburetor.
I wouldn't have known unless you just opened and closed
Yeah,
it like that.
who knows if this was even called a carb on this car? They probably have a different name for it. What's this? This is adorable sized, by the way.
Clutch?
Yes! This is the smallest, tiniest little baby. I think the clutch on my motorcycle is just about the same size as this. Oh, what's this guy?
Drum brake.
There you go. Dude, this guy's learning some good stuff.
I only know this stuff because of WD.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, what's this? Actually, where the
A
heck?
door handle?
This isn't in this car. All right, what's this?
Brakes.
Dang. This dude passed the test today. Brent, you did good. You did good.
This piece over here looks like a tripod.
So that's kind of what I thought it was too, but it's, oh my gosh, it's so heavy. Oh. It's some kind of
Jack?
something like that. I don't know how the heck it works though.
Is that like a 50s jack?
Yeah, it is some kind of 1950s jack. I just don't understand. So this part goes up and down, but it just falls like that. It would make sense if it was like this. I don't understand though. I really don't know how this would work.
I wonder if any of our viewers have ever used one of these.
Yeah, if anyone knows how to use this, I don't understand how this would lift the car. It's very clear that this is the bottom, this is the top, but how does this connect to the car? Or can I turn this? No, I can't turn it. I'd like to use it. I'll lift up RJ's truck, take his wheels off, make fun of him, put it on jacks. We got some SIGs here. Viceroy. I've never heard of these before. Let us know if you guys have ever smoked some Viceroys. We don't recommend smoking. Well, that's... Oh man, this is okay. I have to say it now. This has to be one of the jankily put together car that I've ever worked on. It is just held together by nothing. Like this back seat, I could just take it out like with nothing. Nothing is holding this in. What if you get in a car accident in this thing? You're just smooshed.
Smooshed.
But I didn't do. You just saw me on camera. I never touched the seat before. It is just all out. We'll pull this out, get this all vacuumed up, and get into the trunk too.
All right, it's time to polish the Morse Minor, and from first glance, all we have is a lot of oxidation. It's not exactly the best paint job in the world, but I think it's gonna clean up pretty well. It seems to be a single stage lacquer, so I'm just gonna use a one-step polish and a light foam pad to try and pull off the oxidation so we can see the color underneath. I've actually already done that on some other areas of the car, so it actually does clean up pretty well. It's not gonna be perfect, but again, when you're working on a car that's over, was it 73 years old? You can't really expect too much, but we're gonna make it shine again, and I think it's gonna end up being pretty cute. One thing I wanted to mention though, is I didn't realize this is the first time me seeing the car since Mike and Brent washed it yesterday. I didn't realize that these were painted white. I thought that these were chrome under all that dust. So I actually really like the white accent, and I think it's gonna pop. This car is gonna look awesome once it's all polished, and I think Joni is gonna be really, really excited to see it. So let's get to it. All right.
You can come closer like you like each other.
I do like him. I do, and he took my car.
Okay, so we're back with Joni, the owner of the Morse Minor. We got it into her garage without seeing it, and so now it's time for the big reveal. How do you feel? Excited?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I can't wait to see it. I'm really excited.
We can't wait for you to see it either. So I'm gonna knock on the garage, and Brent is just gonna focus on your reaction, because that's what everybody at home loves to see, and I think it's gonna be one of the best reactions ever. No pressure,
Okay.
no pressure, no pressure. No, just do whatever feels natural, but
I will.
I got a good feeling. So
Okay.
without further ado,
God, because I haven't seen this thing forever. Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Look at that. That's wonderful.
it's cleaned up nice, huh?
Oh, it cleaned up beautiful.
Well, don't be shy, let's take a
Oh
look.
my God. I knew it was going to have some little damages and that, you know, that was normal.
Brings back memories?
Oh my God, yes. Look at the inside. Oh my God, the seats look almost new. Oh my God, look at that.
It came out better than
Wow.
even we expected, to be honest.
I knew it was got some rust and I knew the floor was going,
Mm-hmm.
but oh my God.
She definitely needs a bit of a spruce up, but as far as mechanically, but you know, the
Yeah.
body's actually in decent shape. I didn't realize that these accent lines were painted white because obviously all the dirt.
Yeah,
I
it was
thought
really
I thought they were chrome, and the white was such a nice touch, and I didn't realize how pretty the purple was as well.
Yeah, he picked that out. He actually loved his car. This is one of the first cars he painted.
Oh, really?
He decided he wanted to paint it. He got it at the body shop, and then he thought, well, you know, hey, I'm gonna buy you this car, okay? But I never got to drive it. He had it all the time. But then he wanted to say, I want to paint it. I want to paint it. Go ahead. I
Yeah.
wanted him to paint it that baby blue, but
The baby blue would work for it too, but I actually I was pretty surprised. Again, I
This,
thought
I
it was
like it.
brown and chrome, and I was like, eh.
No, it's
but
purple.
the purple, I think
and
it
the
fits.
chrome. The
And
chrome came out really well. I'm
yeah,
surprised.
we spent quite some time polishing the chrome. Mike did a great job doing that. He always
Yeah.
disappears for the reaction.
I mean,
but,
you know,
oh, there he is. Look at him.
You expect it to look pitted.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the age of the car.
Yeah.
And it's been sitting forever.
We did all the handles on the outside. We did all
I
the
see
door
that.
handles on the inside.
You know, these are the turn signals that drop out.
Yeah, we were trying to get them out, but they seemed like they were painted and kind of locked in there.
I have the book.
Of
that
how to get it
tells-
out?
I have the book that tells you all the stuff about this car.
Oh my goodness.
It's as old as the car, but it's the actual owner's manual. It's so nice.
Yeah, we sealed it and everything, so the paint should be nice and protected for you for at least the foreseeable future until it gets back out on the road.
Yeah, isn't it nice? It fits in this little stall so great.
It does. It does indeed.
Just this tiny little thing sitting in this door.
Well, hopefully it brings back a lot of the old memories and hopefully you get to make
it
some new ones
does.
with it.
Hey, thank you so
Oh, you're
much.
so
I
very
am
welcome.
so glad.
Oh, you're the best, Joni.
Thank you so much.
And if you guys like watching us make it happen, please hit subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, please hit a like. Do it for Joni, because she was awesome. You were seriously the best. You gave a great reaction, and you're
Oh,
very.
I'm surprised.
You remind me a lot.
Shocked.
Your spirit reminds me a lot of my grandmother's no longer with us, and I miss her dearly. So I love you very much,
always
and I
do.
thank you
Hey,
so much. Your phone's ringing.
Thank you.
So I guess it's
know.
a good time to
He's
thank.
in the hospital, so.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So he'll keep calling me.
Gotcha. Well, you can go ahead and take that because we want to thank you guys all for watching, and we hope you stick around for next week because we have another barn find abandoned car, dirty car that we're going to be cleaning. So hope to catch you there.